If you're still typing the same options into Word forms over and over, you're wasting time you don't have. In this video, I'll show you how to create dependent drop-down lists in Word that update automatically based on what someone's already selected. No manual typing, no rebuilding forms every time, and it all works inside a normal Word document. I'm using a progression tracking form for FE, but once you understand the techniques, you can use it for behavior logs, marking banks, equipment tracking, anything where the next choice depends on the previous one. There's also a free download link below with the VBA code ready to copy, paste, and edit, so you don't have to write any of this from scratch. We'll build one working row first and then copy it down so every row works independently. First, you'll need to access the Developer tab. If you can already see Developer at the top of Word, you're good to go. If not, go to File, choose Options, and then Customize ribbon and tick Developer on the right and select OK. You should now see the Developer tab across the top. For this example, I'm using a simple table with 3 columns: student name, applying to higher education, and progression route. The students' names are already filled in, and the 2 empty columns are where the drop-downs will go. Before you build this across the whole table, always get one row working first. Once that works, everything else is just copying. I'll use the first student in the list. Click on the empty cell under Applying to Higher Education. Go to the Developer tab, choose Drop-Down List Content Control, then Open Properties. Remove the placeholder text. Add 3 options: yes, no, maybe. Now set the title to Progression Route Main. That title matters. It's how the code knows which drop-down to watch. Select OK. This is the main trigger drop-down. Now move to the next cell on the same row under Progression Route. Insert another drop-down list content control and open properties again. This time remove all the list items so it starts empty. Set the title to Progression Route Follow-up and then select OK. At this point, both controls are in place, but nothing's linked yet, but the structure's ready to go. This is where it all comes together. We're going to add a small piece of VBA code that listens for changes and updates the second drop-down automatically. Go back to the Developer tab and select Visual Basic. In the left panel, double-click this document. Now paste the VBA from the free download link below. You can use it exactly as it is, or tweak the titles and options to match your own form. Once it's in, close Visual Basic and return to your document. Now test it. Choose Yes in the first drop-down. Now check the second drop-down and you should see University and FE College. Let's change the first drop-down to No. Now the second list should update to Apprenticeship, Employment, and Unsure. And now choose Maybe. The second list should update again to I need more info and Still deciding. That's the dependent behavior working properly. Now, if you think this will already save you time, tap like so other FE staff can actually find it. In a moment, I'm going to show you how to roll this out across the whole table without breaking anything. Once your first row works, copy it to the rest of the table. Click the row selector on the left, copy the row and paste it over the remaining empty rows. Each row now works independently, and changing one student's drop-down won't affect any other row. You've now built a fully working automatic drop-down system in Word. To make this even easier, there's a free downloadable file in the description. It includes the full VBA code, a clean version you can copy and paste and edit, and notes showing you exactly what to change for your own forms. You can reuse it every time you build a new document, and the good news is that most people only ever need to change 3 things. First, the titles. The titles of the drop-down in Word have to match what the code is looking for. Second, the trigger options. If your first drop-down says something like Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, instead of yes, no, maybe, you just change those words in the code. Third, the follow-up options. Under each case, you edit the list of entries to match what you want to appear in the second drop-down. You don't touch the logic. That's why this is reusable. One name drop-down acts as the trigger. Word listens for the change. The next drop-down updates automatically. Once you've done this once, you stop rebuilding forms from scratch. And you don't need to be a programmer. I literally don't know any VBA code myself. You just need a form that works. Grab the free download from the description. It includes the full working file and the code ready to copy and paste and tweak for your own paperwork. And if all of that seems a bit too daunting, I've also included a ChatGPT prompt in the first comment of this video. And once you paste it into chat, it'll ask you questions to build your own cut and paste dependent drop-down list. And you can thank me by giving this video a like.